Facebook live discussion now. Tonight's topic is about how do we minimize COVID virus attack. 今晚的课题是关于如何减低新冠病毒的攻击。You notice that most of the advice from the expert, they focus very much on the personal hygiene. That is, wear masks and wash your hands. These are very basic hygiene, which are certainly very necessary. But at the same time, you may have heard that the best way to prevent virus attack is our immune system. 大家是否有注意到许多的专家他们所给的劝告是关于个人的卫生，就是戴口罩和洗手。可是我们也知道说，最有效能够预防病毒的攻击的是我们的免疫力。However, most experts do not mention too much how do we improve our immune system. This is the challenge, because in Western medicine, immune system is rather an abstract concept. They could not give a very concrete clue as to how do we improve our immune system. And on this aspect, the 3,000 years ancient wisdom offer us hundreds of ways how we can improve our immune system. And most of these methods are actually very simple. 许多的西方专家都有强调说，免疫力的系统是非常重要的，能够抵抗病毒的攻击。可是他们不能够带出有哪一些实际的能够做到的加强免疫力系统的方法，这是西方科学的一个困难。可是，在《黄帝内经》有许许多多的方法能够加强我们的免疫力。In the ancient wisdom, 3,000 years ago, they do not have this term called immune system. They have their own terminology. And in Chinese, it is called 正气. The words used by the ancient wisdom, they do not have the term called immune system, but they call it true qi. And there is this saying that 正气内存，邪不可干。It means that if you have the true qi in your body system, no evil qi can attack you. The evil qi refer to virus or those harmful germs. Now the question is, what do you mean by true qi? How do we improve or strengthen our true qi? So this is what our discussion will be mainly about tonight. So when we talk about true qi, the notion of qi is very critical, because qi in the ancient wisdom include many things. And one of the definition of qi is something so small that there is nothing smaller inside. That means qi can consist of atom, molecule, or virus, because virus is so small. So the idea is, if the qi is a true qi, or it is a positive qi, then you will not get any virus attack. So we will leave this notion on one side first, and we will use some example to explain. 古人说正气全内，邪不可干。意思说，如果我们有正气，邪气不能侵犯我们。邪气就是代表细菌或者是病毒，因为气的定义是气小无内。气的意思是说，它小到没有再更小的东西了。当然，3000年前古人没有这个概念，关于病毒或者是原子等等。可是他们有这个概念，他们知道说有东西非常小的是有毒的。好，我们先回到专家人的劝告说要戴口罩。Now we go back to the expert who advised us we need to wear masks. To wear masks, there are two key purposes. One is to prevent the droplets which may contain virus that we may inhale. And the other purpose is, if we are not feeling well, we should not spill out our cough or droplet which may contain virus and affect others. Okay, so now you wear the mask as a primary and necessary hygienic prevention. But we also know that the virus is so small, there is no guarantee that the mask can prevent the entry of virus into your body system. And one of the entry is through our nose. So our nose should also have its own defense system to filter out whatever may be the harmful virus or harmful germ. So the next question is, how well is your nose functioning? In the sense that the nose should have its own original natural filtration system to filter out any harmful germ or virus. So how do you take care of your nose besides wearing masks? You notice that the nostril consists of hair, which is a defense system. It tries to block off as much harmful material. And over time, the nostril accumulates a lot of dust, pollutant, or the mucus that may trap some harmful germ or virus. So how do you clear up this toxin in your nose. So this is something we need to do regularly to clear our nose. Any suggestion? 我们知道说病毒是非常非常小的一种东西，你就是有戴口罩，它不能够给你100%的保证说病毒不会进入你的鼻孔。那么我们鼻子的一个功能就是它是一个过滤的功能，它把这些外在的灰尘、细菌或者是病毒，把它阻止跑进我们的体内。这么说，这个鼻子的功能呢是非常重要的。所以你怎么去清除这些鼻子一路来累积了不少的毒素或者是肮脏的东西呢？其实有一个很简单的方法。So there is a very simple way to clear the nose which trap a lot of pollutant, germ, or virus. That is by sneezing. So you deliberately induce sneezing to clear the nose. Now, what happens for those people who often have a nose problem, either nose block or they are sensitive to certain items like pollen, certain type of smell? Then it means your nose function is unbalanced. In ancient wisdom, they don't say there is a sickness or disease in your nose. They just say your nose is not well balanced, the yin yang not balanced. If the yin yang not balanced, then it cannot function well. Then we say there is lack of true qi. 如果说你的鼻子的功能不很好，有阻塞的问题，有呼吸困难的问题，或者是常常流鼻涕等等，古人说是因为你的阴阳不平衡，他不说你有生病，他是说是阴阳不平衡。阴阳不平衡就是你的正气衰了。所以由此可见，只是戴口罩是不能够100%给你一个保证，你还是要注意你的鼻子的健康，你鼻子的功能好不好。Hence, you can see that just wearing the mask itself is not adequate. You need to first maintain good hygiene of your nose, and you also need to ensure your nose function well. And be reminded, your nose is a filtration system. It is a level of defense against the external pollutant, germ, or virus. So far, any question that you may have? Now I want to bring another important principle, which is written in Chinese on the side of my video. In Chinese, it is read as 通彻不通，通彻不通。It means if there is no blockage, No blockage means that no blockage to qi flow. Then you are well. But if there is a blockage, then you are not well. And just now we just used a very simple example about your nose function. If your breathing is not smooth, if your nose is often blocked, or if you often have runny nose or dry nose, it indicates the qi flow is not smooth. And this weakens your defense against external pollutant, harmful germ, or virus. So far, okay? We continue with the logic. You wash your hand because the experts say that the virus can trap and stay on railing or surface of area whereby you may touch and that bring the virus to your body. So the advice is you need to often wash your hand. So far so good because that is a very basic hygiene. Now let me ask you, just by washing hands, if some people, their hands are very sensitive to soap, then regular washing hands may burden the person with that original problem. Secondly, if you make a comparison, hand of a baby, which is full of life force, very healthy, and the hand of an old person, which is very fragile and lack of life force, we say lack of yang qi. Which hand will have more chance for the virus to stay on? Will you not logically think that the hand with vibrant energy, with a lot of yang qi like a young baby, have less chance for the virus to stay? Whereas the old person who is weak, then the old person's hand is not really as vibrant, lack of yang qi, then the hand can trap a lot of harmful germ and virus. So with that as understanding, a good practice is, besides washing your hands, is to clap your hand. Why clap your hand? Because when you clap your hand, it promotes vibration to your hand, and it generates heat. And here I want to bring the concept of the true qi. When you hear the word qi, it is useful you associate the qi with vibration, with movement, with motion. So if a living things have a lot of vibration, life force, a lot of motion, unlikely the virus stay on your hand. So here I bring again the concept of true qi in the application of your hand. So you can clap your hand, you can rub your hand until it is become hot. Hot signifies there is a movement of qi. And it is this qi protect you.我刚刚说到专家他们的建议是说你常常洗手，可是有的人的手很敏感，不能够一直洗手的。我也接受说《黄帝内经》介绍给我们，手是一个有活力的一个东西。如果一个是婴儿，他的手是很多活力的，他有很多的活气。如果相比一个老人的手，老人的手就衰了，他的阳气不足。阳气不足的手呢，就很容易吸引一些毒素或者是有害的细菌或者是病毒。然而，如果手是灵活的、有活力的，那么这些病毒或者是有害的细菌就很难在很有活力的手生存。因此，《黄帝内经》介绍你常常去运动你的手，拍手或者搓你的手，让你的手有一个热度。这又回到我们刚才讲的正气的概念。当我们讲气的这个概念的时候，很有用的一种的思维是说，你把气也等于是一个活动，一个有活力的东西。因为只有活力的东西呢，气才能够动。还有3000年《黄帝内经》告诉我们，我们手有6条经络，有大肠经，有肺经，有心经，有小肠经。这6条经络，它也是正气的一个循环的一个管道。所以你可以看到手的重要性，不只是洗手，你要常常的运动你的手，让你的手有活力，有阳气。I just explained in Chinese just now. The ancient wisdom tells us that our hand has 6 meridians. It consists of lung meridian, large intestine meridian, heart meridian, small intestine meridian, pericardium, and triple warmer. So now you see that the hand itself is critically important. It's not just by washing hand alone, but you should do more to activate the qi in all these 6 meridians. Okay, now we go back to our concern about the virus attack. The most vulnerable attack is our lung, the pneumonia. So if a lung has certain weakness, then it can attract the virus more easily. Now, how do you know your lung is functioning well, especially you don't have very severe lung sickness? Let's say you don't have lung cancer, you don't have pneumonia at this moment, you look healthy. How do you know that your lung is not functioning well? Again, 3,000 years ago, ancient wisdom gives us a lot of clues. If you have constipation problem or diarrhea, basically you have excretion problem, then it indicates your lung is not functioning well. You may be wondering, what has constipation or large intestine problem got to do with lung? This is the beauty of the ancient wisdom theory. It says in Chinese, 肺和大肠相表里. It means the lung and large intestine, they are closely related, like husband and wife or cousin brothers. If there is weakness in lung, there is a weakness in large intestine. If there is a weakness in large intestine, there is a weakness in lung. So, if you do have excretory problem like constipation or diarrhea, it means that your lung functioning is not balanced. If your lung functioning is not in good balance, then it can attract the virus very easily. So far, do you see the connection? Because my purpose is to introduce to you there are enormous amount of wisdom and theory from the ancient wisdom that connect things together. So again, just by washing your hand and wearing mask, although it's necessary hygiene, but it's really not enough to improve your immune system. If your lung is not functioning well, your large intestine is not functioning well, then your immune system overall will not be functioning well. Is there any feedback or question that you'd like to pause before I continue further? Okay, let's say that you do have constipation problem, and from the theory it said that your lung qi is not functioning well. So how do we improve the lung qi so that the lung balance can be restored? In principle, there are two ways to go about improving the lung qi. One is by food therapy, and one is by facilitating the qi movement in the body. So how do you increase the lung qi by food therapy? Then there is another big topic as per ancient wisdom. Food therapy is not the same as the Western nutrition theory. They are totally opposite. And it is unwise to mix out the two together. The food therapy, as per the ancient wisdom, is very specific to help your organ functionality. For example, in this case, what food, when we say food therapy, what food, it means food of the nature, not supplement. You don't need to spend money on supplement. It's just a food of nature. What type of food of nature can help to strengthen your lung function, to increase your lung qi? So you need to get the concept right. You need food to build the lung qi. Then you need to have right type of qi exercise to facilitate the qi movement of the lung. Then, only then, your lung function will be well balanced. And if your lung function is well balanced, then there is less chance for the virus to attack your lung. What other telltale signs that say that the lung function is out of balance? Again, the ancient wisdom provides us a lot of clues. Such as, if you have a skin problem, your skin on your body, skin problem is a manifestation of the lung functionality. And this is a concept that Western medicine does not have. They see skin problem as a skin problem by itself, nothing to do with lung. But the ancient wisdom gives us a correlation. Things are related to each other. So those who have sensitive skin or skin problem, this indicates a lung problem. So you need to improve the lung functionality so that you can resolve the skin problem. Not the other way around. It's not so much as you apply medicine on the skin and when the symptom disappears, then you say, well, the problem is solved. No. The root of the problem is the lung, not your skin. And this is different theory as per ancient wisdom. There are more telltale signs to say that your lung function may be out of balance. Example, if a person is often in emotional grief, for example, a dear member of a family passed away, so this person is in grief, in sorrow. Such emotion will lower the lung function and make the lung function very weak. So now you see that you also need to take care of your emotion. So far, I only listed a few items. There are more than that. So if you understand the ancient wisdom theory, there are many things you can do on your own to balance the yin and yang so that you can produce the true qi that protect you against virus attack. So I just made a brief summary. Just wearing masks, just wash your hand, is just basic hygiene. It is not enough. The key is to improve your immune system, and the Western medicine could not offer you anything concrete about how to improve your immune system. Whereas the ancient wisdom gives us hundreds of ways for you to improve the so-called immune system, which the ancient wisdom called 正气.我总结的来说，西方的专家给我们的劝告说，要戴口罩，要常常洗手，这个基本的卫生是不足够的，因为最重要的是要提高你的免疫力的系统。免疫力的系统，在《黄帝内经》来说就是正气。我们刚才给了一些例子，怎么加强我们的正气？很简单的几个。拍手，按摩你的手，为什么？因为拍手或者按摩你的手，它助使有6条经络的气的流动。当我们讲正气的时候，你要记得很重要的概念，气的意思是说需要动，它是一个活力来的。由此可见，古人给我们很多的方法，来加强我们的正气。有了正气，邪不可干。邪就是邪气，就是病毒，不能干扰我们。You may have heard that it is a good practice to have sun bath as a way to prevent the virus attack. 也许你们也有听说过，需要常常晒太阳，能够帮助我们避免那个病毒的攻击。可是这个晒太阳的概念是什么呢？ What is the idea behind sun bath? People explain by sun bath will increase your body temperature that reduce the chance of the survival of the virus. But that is only one small angle of explanation. The ancient wisdom have more elaboration. When you say sun bath, which part of your body should be exposed to the sun? The position of your body is very crucial, very critical to the ancient wisdom. Ancient wisdom identified our body are separated into a few compartments. At the back, it is called yang. At the front, it is called yin. the upper part of the body is yang and the lower part of the body is yin. So if you need to do some bath, you should not expose your front of your body to the sun. It should be the back of your body, because the back of the body is yang. So again, is the purpose of sun bath just to warm up the body? It will be more useful if you think in terms of true qi. When you receive the sun energy, it activates the yang qi. Activate the yang qi means the qi is in a vibration mode, is vibrant, is full of life, it is in motion. Again, I want to emphasize the notion or the importance of qi, that it must be in motion, in vibration, in movement. Why? Because it is a driving force. Only when the qi is in vibrant mode, is in motion, is in action, only then it drives the blood in your body fluid. So the importance is the vibration, the movement, and the motion of your qi, not so much rising the temperature of your body. So once you have this understanding in this perspective, then there are many simple qi exercise to facilitate the movement of qi. Even though you may not have sun for a week. So now you see the importance, understanding the theory behind, and not just follow certain recommendation, but once you understand the theory behind, then you can be more creative and explain more thoroughly every action that you do, in what way it can help to improve your true qi or to improve your immune system. So far in my discussion, I've introduced a few simple techniques to improve the immune system, to improve the true qi, and it can be very simple qi exercise of clapping or sneezing deliberately. Bearing in mind that all this is for the purpose of activating the qi movement. The qi must be in motion and in motion and in movement. Only then it drives the blood and the body fluid. If the qi movement in your body is weak or slow, then it can trap a lot of harmful germ or virus. Whereas if your qi movement in your body is vibrant with a lot of movement, then there is less chance for the harmful germ or harmful virus to harm your body. So far, any question that you may like to pose? Okay, I see one or two questions. 这边有一个留言是说，导致人类在痛苦中死亡中最恐怖的难受是肺功能失调。这个说的很有道理，因为《黄帝内经》说肺主气，我们一生的气是肺主管。如果气停了，人就死了。所以这句话讲的很有道理。That is a message from someone who made a remark that the most miserable suffering is towards death, and fear is the collapse of the lung function. That is very true because the ancient wisdom say lung is in charge of the whole body qi. The whole body qi system is governed by lung function. If the qi stops, we die. So in that sense, yes, lung function is critical. But later on, if we have the opportunity to discuss about the relationship of the 5 key organs in terms of 5 element theory, you'll find that there is no one organ that is most important. They are all dependent on each other. They all affect each other. 如果有机会，我们谈到另一个课题，就是五行学说土木水火金的关系，我们就了解到，没有一个脏腑是最重要的。5个脏腑，心、肺、肾、脾、肝，都是一样的重要。因为它们是互相有关系的，这是五行学说的一个理论。Okay, let me see any other remark. 这边有一个问题说，期待老师解释如何清除鼻毛的脏物。How do I remove the accumulated pollutant or toxin in the nostril? That is a good question. Well, first you got to take care of the hygiene of the nose. 第一，你要注意你的鼻子的卫生。还有呢，如果说你的鼻子常常是干燥的，那么我建议你可以偶尔吃一些辣的东西，像辣椒，这样它就导致它会流鼻涕，或者是打喷嚏。当然，如果另外一个人他有鼻子的问题，他常常流鼻涕，当然你就不可以用这个方法了。So one of the recommendation that over time our nose accumulate a lot of pollutant, a lot of debris or toxin arising from germ or virus. How do we clear them off? And I suggest that if your nose is always on the dry side, perhaps you can eat some pungent food, chili, to induce some runny nose. And then you sneeze it up, you clear it off. 另外一个方法呢，我觉得是适合每个人可以每天做的，就是拿一张小小的卫生纸，选成一支细细的一条线，刺进你的鼻孔。当你刺进你的鼻孔的时候，你会自然的打喷嚏，这样你就把那个脏物喷出来了。Another method you can try, which everybody can try, to clear the debris, the pollutant in your nostril, is to roll a small piece of tissue paper and tickle your nostril until if you feel so ticklish that you will sneeze. So when you sneeze, you blow out the pollutant, the debris, or the accumulated germ or germ or virus. So that is a very natural way which you can do every day. Of course, you do it in your bathroom. You don't do it in front of people. Okay, let me see. Is there any other question?请问泡野生灵芝或野生素蛇灵芝水喝有用处好吗？关于这一方面的，我建议是不要去找这些补品什么，我们就是因为我们每天日常生活，你的饮食、你的气的运动、你的精神、你的情绪的调理来做养生，而不是靠什么补品啊，或者是什么药物，这是我的建议。Somebody asked a question whether it is good to use certain kind of herbs or something like that. My recommendation is that it is best not to use herbs or supplement. Rather, take care of your food therapy and make sure the food that you consume is compatible with your body system, which we call body constituent. And then you practice your qi exercise to get the qi to move. And also you need to balance your emotion, your life attitude, because your emotion can block your qi. Okay, so any other more question? Okay, so far I have used the topics of how to minimize the COVID virus attack as a topic. But actually, the use of the ancient wisdom, the theory and practice, is applicable in any situation. Doesn't matter that it's a virus attack, or doesn't matter whether you are currently having cancer, or Parkinson, or your children have autism. The principal application is the same. That is, to improve your true qi. When your qi is not blocked, you will be well, you will be protected. So that is the whole idea, that we need to constantly and consciously every day, after understanding the ancient wisdom theory and knowledge, and we apply it every day to improve our immune system, or we call true qi. Again, as I say, when you hear the word qi, you need to associate with movement, vibration, life force, and only then it drives the blood, it removes the toxin from your body, etc., etc. OK， 这边有个新的一个问题是说，小孩子也是用卫生纸去把鼻子的污垢弄出来吗？我觉得小孩子应该也是可以用的，因为小孩子他们的困难是他不能够告诉你，说做父母亲的你要很仔细的观察孩子他的鼻孔是健康的吗？你要去观察他的鼻孔有没有说塞了很多那些肮脏的东西，最好是不要用一些钩啊还是什么来弄，因为你会伤了他的鼻孔。鼻孔是一个很敏感的地方 ，OK。再来一个问题是说，用辣的是适合不适合小孩子？这不是说适合不适合小孩子的问题，这个要回到我们饮食学说的理论。古人的饮食学说，他们很看重5种不同的味道，辣是其中一个味道，辣、苦、甜、咸、酸。一个健康的人呢，需要全部5种不同的味道，因为不同的味道的食物能够引发不同脏腑的气。So， 孩子饮食的配方，你不能够缺少一个味道，或者是说你从来不给孩子吃辣的。如果你给孩子从小到他10多岁都没有吃过辣的话呢，他的肺是不健康的，因为需要辣来刺激他的肺。There's a question posed about isn't it not suitable to use chili or pungent food for small kids? The question is not whether pungent food is not suitable or not suitable for kids. As per the ancient wisdom food therapy, we need the combination of 5 different tastes. And pungent or chili is one of the tastes. And then you need to have bitter taste, you need to have sweetness taste, you need to have a salty taste, and you need to have sour taste. Different tastes correspond to different organ function. So if a child since young until say 10, 15 years old, never ever take any chili food, likely the child's lung function is not well, it's not balanced. But it doesn't mean that you need to feed your child with chili. But in your cooking, you will know to use some pungent kind of taste. It can be ginger, it can be garlic, and mix it and cook it with certain type of vegetable. That itself also serves a function to provide a pungent taste. 这个刚才花语我没有解释，关于孩子适合不适合吃辣的，这不是辣的问题，就是五味对五脏的问题。说关于辣的话，做父母亲的你可以用你的饮食来做调理。你煮菜的时候，你可以多用一点一些像姜啊，或者是蒜啊等等，因为这些也是算是一个是辛味的，能够激发肺气的，所以要用这种的饮食来做调理。OK， Yeah, so far the question asked are all very good questions. They give us a lot more topics for elaboration and discussion. Oh, we are about time, about 10 p.m. Is there another last question that you may like to pose? 差不多要10点了，你们还有谁有什么最后的一个问题要问的吗？今晚我的目的只是做一个很简单的介绍《黄帝内经》的一个概念和理论。希望说你们对这个古人的智慧有兴趣，有好奇心。那些有这种的好奇心的，你们可以上我的视频课程。我有英语的跟华语的视频课程。Tonight, my main purpose is to introduce some of the key concepts of the ancient wisdom. It's not just applicable in terms of how we can prevent the virus attack, but it can be applied to all situations, whether you're healthy, not healthy. If you're healthy, then you want to keep improving your immune system. For those who are not healthy, have some health challenges, whether you have cancer, Parkinson, or your child is autistic, the same principle applies. The whole purpose is to enable the true qi movement in your body. When the true qi can, 我们可能下个星期日再来安排一个直播，谢谢大家。Since there are no more questions, I suggest we end our session tonight. Perhaps next Sunday we can continue. And for those who are curious, want to know more, you are most welcome to join my video training program, whereby it is published in English and Chinese, and you can study more the detail. Good night.